Okay everyone, so today we're going to do something different. I'm going to actually crush a lot of these specimens. So going to find some gold. All these little bits have gold, have targets in them. Found with the monster in the 6000. So as you can see, this is that conglomerate concreted stuff. Also some quartz found in the same area. So just to get a bit of an idea roughly on how much I found for the day, or to get a time to return ratio, so whether it's just to help me work out if it's payable to keep working in there. I got my gold here. I got my homemade dolly pot here too, just a bit of scrap metal I had, welded up. Don't mind the the welds. I suppose that one's not too bad, but anyway, I don't claim to be a welder. Now what you could do is have a dolly pot and do what the old boys used to do. They put the gold in here and they have like a pestle and smash it up. But what I prefer is to work smarter, not harder. So I've got this rock hammer here. It's actually a rotary rock hammer, Makita, battery powered. And I just had a chisel bit, cut the end off, got a bit of blank steel, and I've machined a hole in it, drilled a hole, machined the end, so it's a nice interference fit. Because if you try and weld it, that bit of metal into there, it'll break through the weld because it's an impact. So that's what I've done. And then basically you just set your rock setting in and you just powder it up. So we'll come over to the block here and we'll demonstrate that for you. Come down here with me. Got one in there. So just as simple as mind your ears. As you can see, we got a nice light in there. Maybe not, so we'll just pour it out there. So that's still got a little bit to crush up, but you can see how quick that powdered it up in just how less of an effort. So there'll be gold in that. So I'll keep going. That's basically the crux of it. This quartz will take a bit more to crush up. So we'll do all the easy stuff first. Then we can get the light in there. Maybe not too dark, but that's basically all there is to it. So I'll smash a few of these up and we'll cut back to panning it out. So I'm basically done. I know it's a bit rough. I got some bigger pieces there, but this is just a quick sort of sample or a quick video. Done most of it. Now there's still some stuck in there, powder, and that's because this was left outside in the rain. So ideally you want this to be bone dry to help prevent that building up there. So let's get to the panning. Just getting the tub filled up with water, ready to pan. Got some other tailings sitting in there. I'll recan that later on. Yeah, what a lovely day to make a video. That indeed is hail. Okay, so we got our pan here. It's partially wet, and our container of water. Put a few drops of dishwashing detergent in to break that surface tension. So I'm going to show you a panning method that an old timer taught me that you might not have seen before. So you just want to wet everything up because if it's not all wet, the dry patches can kind of float around. There we go. So you get everything nice and agitated, as traditionally you would. So you can see that's all nice and wet. Now normally you would go in and out sort of thing, but we're not going to do that. So we're going to do it this way. And what you're going to see eventually is all the gold is going to be collected up in this corner. Ideally, you'd want it to be crushed further down. You can see that there. See the gold collecting up there. You want to try and get rid of these bigger bits. I'll go back through these tailings and clean up those bigger bits. You can see all the gold's been collected there. And you just depending which way you do it too. I'm a lefty, so you can tell there's a lot of fine gold in there. I'll do it a little bit more. Ideally, I wouldn't want these ridges here for this method, because they can kind of get in the way, as you can see. Then you eventually, when you get to a point like this, you can do the pull back method, or the tap and back wash method, and that some nice gold. You see there's plenty of fine gold being caught too using that method. So just for sake of argument again, go around again, and you can see that fine gold is indeed being collected in that corner. I know a lot of people were thinking, oh, you're losing fine gold doing it that way, and yeah, you don't catch everything first go. So there we have it. Get that all back in that line there. There's some beautiful looking gold. So I'm going to chuck them on the scales, dry it and weigh it, and go from there. And so I got this the gold drying out now. I've got it all mostly panned out of any little sand and bits and pieces. As you can see, I've got a few little bits up there that are still need to be crushed a bit better, but this will give me a good enough idea of whether this area is worth continuing on. When you're drying gold, you want to make sure your heat is as low as possible, because as you can see, especially fine gold, you see that bubbling, that can sort of cause the gold to pop, and then you got gold all over the place. And there's a spider that just come down too. There he is. Hello. Goodbye. No, I'll let him go. So that's almost done. As you can see, it doesn't take too long. We will have them on the scales very shortly. So I've got our gold here, nice and dry. And we'll put it on these scales. So here we go. So we're sitting on 8.45 grams. So that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. So thanks for checking out this video, and give us a thumbs up and all that good stuff, and peace. Thumbs up. Yeah.
Give me a thumbs back.
Oh. Is that still recording?
Yeah.
Oh.